So we're really grateful that the Premier managed to really get us additional support from Kumbleni, from Tshwane, and the OR Tambo team who are also experts. So we've got now 4 additional support over and above our own capacities, the city of Johannesburg. So what they are trying to do right now is to ensure that firstly put out all the fire out. Unfortunately, because of a lot of combustible issues like lots of paper, that's really making it really very difficult. But they're really quite confident that they will soon really be able to put out the fire. And once the fire is out, then we've got structural engineers in place, but they've got to wait for the fire to be put out first so that we can really look at the safety of this building.
As this accident happened, Mayor, we were in the course of moving the people out of that building based on the conditional assessment report that building is not in a good state. We've got several other buildings that we know, and I said out of what happened yesterday that we now have to ensure that all the 7 buildings we fast track the procurement, because government works like that. You put out a procurement, it takes certain days, but we're now going to ask our treasury to allow us to do an emergency procurement of accommodation for the rest of the departments where the buildings are not in a good state as per that report that we received last week. So the next important thing is going to be also to ensure that as we did with the reports on conditional assessment, we're also doing an investigation. There will be a specific forensic investigation as to what caused the fire. I can say for now that fire started in a room in our legal department of health.
During my 100 days in office, I made a statement that we'd like to turn the inner city into a construction site. Why? Because of all these hijacked buildings, abandoned buildings, 300,000 housing backlog. And we realized that as the city of Johannesburg, we don't have the money to build affordable accommodation for our people, student accommodation and small business areas. And obviously, really looking at the province and national government, we realized there's no way we can do that. So unfortunately, I operate in a government environment that is highly regulated. But I then put together a report which was passed by council, which is now today known as the Inner City Development Plan. And through that plan, last November, we put 13 buildings for tender to the private sector to build affordable accommodation for our people. Just about a month ago, here's the prospectus of 71 additional buildings, which are out there for the private sector to work with us.